MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Marauders and the Thunder. The Thunder have now won 5 consecutive games. They'll aim to continue their winning streak next. Travis Blondie, a right-hander from Kansas, will be on the mound here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy's been throwing the ball really well. He picked up his 10th win of the year in his last one, and he'd like nothing more than to make it 2 good ones in a row and pick up his win number 11 today.
Now at the plate, Flash Miller. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So stepping in, Josh Carroll, and you can see great numbers over the past few games. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Blondie has tossed more than 120 innings to date, and he's into second safely with a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field, base hit. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Carroll gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
I know he stole a strike right there, but he wants to get that curveball down or he's going to get hurt.
Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch-out and the offering. And he got him.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Alexander Goodwin is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Not fooled there as this ball's hammered out to deep right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run.
Yeah, you never want to give up anything in the first inning, but to go down 3-0, it's just painful. Can't afford any more early mistakes or the hole's going to be too deep to climb out of.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
The first baseman, Troy Brennan.
Into the box, Troy Brennan, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 22 home runs on the ledger for him so far this year. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1. Here's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. Mark, what do they have to do to take down a very hot team here on the road?
Well, Matt, when we drove over to the ballpark today, we were expecting some offensive firepower, especially in this yard. It's a hitter's yard, but that could sometimes work against them. I'm interested to see what lineup stays within themselves and executes and manufactures to get this W.
Dexter McCain is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But they strike for 3 in the inning, 2 on this 2-run home run. Tadahito Takatsu, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Stepping in, Blake Hamby. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. In there, strike one. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, guys, this is a dangerous team right now. Game 1 of a new series, coming off a sweep. Everybody's feeling good, swinging the bats red hot. This should be interesting.
Ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Popped him up. Drennan in foul ground. He's got it 1 away.
Batting second, the center fielder, Saul Worthing.
So digging in now, Saul Worthing having a very nice year, currently second in the NL batting chase. First delivery to him on the way. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Worthing is a guy that thrives in these opposite-handed matchups. He's often considered one of the absolute best hitters in the game against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, because he's thinking big part of the field. He's not a dead pull guy. This is a guy that likes to use gap to gap. And when that's happening, you stay on anything fading away from you.
Slow roller down the third baseline. 1 out, nobody on. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball missing down and away for a ball. 1-0. Hit high and deep to right center. Right fielder giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. Stepping into the box, Frankie Shortsleeve. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. Looks at a fastball low here, and it's full, 3-2. Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. One away.
The right fielder, Junior Richard.
In now, Junior Richard. He's got hits in each of the last 5 ball games. First offering on its way. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Hit in the air out to left field. Hamby is in his tracks now. And that's out number 2.
Batting 9, the pitcher, Tadahito Takatsu.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Tadahito Takatsu, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here it comes. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. In there, a base hit.
Boy, D, were you talking about frustrating as a pitcher? You have the pitcher up with 2 outs, and he extends the inning there with a base hit.
Yeah, it's funny. I've hit 8th in my career, and the grind was to try and get the pitcher up so you can waste that out and flip the lineup over. This guy took it into his own hands and did just that. By getting a knock, now we could have some issues here.
A base hit in his first trip. Ready with the 0-1. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball, 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. 2 out with the man at first. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Adrian Esparza. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball. Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
The 1-0 home. Misses, ball 2. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. And now a pitch on the way. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2.
3-2.
he takes ball 4. Leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Ready now, Mike Hayes, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First offering on its way. Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Now.
Boy, not exactly what you'd like as a pitcher. One of the keys is to minimize your pitches, attack the strike zone early, a lot of deep counts, and working himself into a lot of trouble.
Fouled away. Now the 2-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting 6, the second baseman, Tiny Ryan.
Digging in, Tiny Ryan. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Here comes the 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that tape.
Swing and a looper to left. Left fielder coming in, but he won't get there. It falls in.
A lot of traffic hitting the base pass first and second with one out. I know you're looking for a double play ball, Dan.
No question about it. I think one of the things you like to do on a pitcher is try to jump on him early before he gets settled in. So far, so good. First and second looks like a big inning could be brewing.
At the plate now, Michael Lopez, as the first pitch misses high and inside for ball 1. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Now the 1-0 is taken, strike 1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Set and the 2-1 pitch. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. The 2-2.
We got 3-2.
Hal Hale, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Richard is there. 2 down. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Batting in, the shortstop, Hal Hale.
Stepping into the box, Hal Hale. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Has a look, now the pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Two men are on with 2 men out. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's the ball.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full.
You can certainly tell at-bats like this one frustrate the heck out of a pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
So here now's the pitcher, Travis Blondie. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Now a fastball that's taken close that time, but it's 1-1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
One ball and 2 strikes to count. One and 2. Here it is. Grounder down the line at third. Here's the 1-2. And it's fouled away.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Fouled off. And he fouls this one off. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. This is foul right side. 1-2 pitch. And he comes back to get him. So a great job pitching out of it with the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Josh Carroll.
Josh Carroll.
First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0.
Inside, ball 2.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Popped him up. Lopez is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And with one away for him here in the inning, let's take a quick look at the standings, and you can see that these guys pretty much have the division in hand to this point in the season. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chase Mitchell. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front. Clearly fooled there on the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now back.
Ready to take his hacks again, Alexander Goodwin, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
And in that last at-bat, it makes you think that this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Here comes the 1-0. A bouncer to the left side, reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Ready for another chance? Blake Hamby, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Number 54.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 is outside for a ball. The 2-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
Count 2-1.
Three and 1. The 3-1 lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Worthing.
To the plate now, Saul Worthing swinging a ball line hard towards short, and that'll get down for a base hit.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
Stepping in now, Scott Franchise. He swings and grounds it to short. The second for one. On to first, a double play.
Not what you expect from your three-hole hitter when the first two guys get on base. That's pretty deflating. But now we'll see if the cleanup guy can still pick up the runner at third.
From the belt, the pitch. Adrian Esparza is at the plate as he takes a cold strike one.
Here's a moment where you got to be a great teammate. Pick your buddy up who just grounded into a double play. I don't care what it looks like, single, gapper, homer, just get that guy in from third and get your team back motivated again.
Now the 0-2 pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Throw to the plate, and the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman, Troy Drennan. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
And this is low, ball 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Worthing is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now back. Second base.
Now to the plate, Dexter McCain. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Behind 0-2 now. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Tried to backdoor him and lock him up with a curveball right there. Pretty good pitch, but he didn't quite get it to come back all the way to the corner. That's tough to do for most guys.
One out, nobody on. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Digging in to try it again, Frankie Shortsleeve. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and 1 strike.
I guess the game plan from the offensive standpoint today coming into this one was they were going to work the counts. They've been super patient at the plate in the early goings of this game, and they've got the lead looking for more.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the third baseman, Adrian Esparza.
Adrian.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Now.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball sliced foul into the seats down the left field line. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So it's a base knock to lead off their half of the fourth.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate. But tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
So now to the plate, Mike Hayes, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Tiny Ryan waits on deck. Runners going. Sliced hard, but foul to the left. He's on the move again from first. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Running yet again for second. Into right field, that's a base hit. Esparza isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. He comes across to score, as it's now a 2-run game.
When it left the bat, I thought the outfielder had a beat on it. Gave it a heck of an effort, going high for it, but he just can't bring it down. The run came across to score, and he's safely at second, hoping his teammates can return the favor.
Standing in now, Tiny Ryan, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 after a single this first time up. Fourth ball misses. 1-1. Late square, and this is popped up.
The first baseman, number 8, Michael Lopez.
Into the box, Michael Lopez, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Here comes the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
Full count, 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Liner toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try and work their way back into this one. It's now a 3-2 contest. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. At the plate, Hal Hale. The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Going back is the right fielder. Gone! So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 24 home runs for him on the season, and it's now 5-3.
Wow, the pitching staff has to love this one, right? They were down 1, and with one swing of the bat, they're up 2. What a turnaround in this one.
Into the box now, Travis Blondie. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Blown away as he misses again, 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Now the 2-0. Hard hit to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, number 54.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Blake Hamby. He singled his last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, it's been a little bit of a rough outing for this guy in this one so far. And one thing you can look at if you want to get really picky, less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. Well, man, as we take a look at his line here, he might not know all the specifics, but he knows he hasn't been pitching all that well in this one. Sometimes it happens. You start a game and never completely get into that rhythm. Seems to be the case here.
Saul Worthing is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. As a look, now the pitch.
That's ball 2.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
2-0 count, the pitch. This is line to left. But pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The right fielder,
At the plate,
16.
Scott Franchise.
Scott Franchise.
First pitch of the at-bat. Pitch out.
1-0.
Nothing doing. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. But not before 5 crossed the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. So striding in, Junior Richard. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Down the left field line and deep. And that's going to land foul. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Tadahito Takatsu. He reached on a single in his first try. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Flash Miller. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Adrian Esparza. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
The windup and the 0-1.
Ball one.
And that misses 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Popped him up. Mitchell in foul ground. And no one will track it down.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Goodwin is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting, the catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Mike Hayes. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Grounded to short. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
First pitch of the at-bat. Oh, that grounder got him. Fortunately, he's able to stick with it and get the out at first. And that. Leading off the inning, Josh Carroll, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch on its way. Popped up. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here. Take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So striding forward now, Chase Mitchell. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there. Going right after one of the better hitters on this team. Not afraid to execute.
Behind 0-2 now. Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Now batting, Alexander Goodwin. And that's in there for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get it as it's off the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, when you're hitting the ball as well as he is, every time you swing the bat, you're thinking the ball's leaving the ballpark. He had a home run last time, and he almost had another one here. Nothing wrong with a double off the wall, though.
Now here comes the skipper out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Seth McMillan is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
McMillan.
Now the 1-0. 1-1 the count now. He's ready now. The pitch. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 23 for him thus far, as we are all tied at 5.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Looked like a slider perhaps, but it missed badly, and it's 2-0.
Now ball 2. Back-to-back breaking pitches. I think if right now you really have to try to get the best pitch you can get in the zone, you have to throw it right here.
And he fouls this one off. He struck him out. The third time he's fanned in the game. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Garrett Conway enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Riding in, Corey Esparza is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And that misses, ball 1. 281 the average entering play. 17 home runs and 58 runs batted in. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's going to be a base hit. So a great job off the bench as he's aboard to kick off their half of the inning.
Hey, another leadoff knock right there. This game has been full of offense, full of traffic on the base pass. Let's see who's going to get that big double in the gap to clear him.
Stepping in now, Hal Hale. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a throw over, runner back standing. The 1-0. Runners off for second. Strike taken, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
A runner at second, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Here's another 2-2. Outside and a full count, 3-2. And the payoff pitch. Line hard toward right center. And that's going to get down out there.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of the baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
Andrew Arellano will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Andrew Arellano.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Looking at his career totals, Arellano brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Ready with the 1-0. Conway throws what many consider to be one of the better power sinkers in the game. He throws it very hard, and you really don't have to squint to see it drop right off the table.
Hey, I've talked to a lot of guys around the league that hit off this guy, and they say it's like trying to hit a bowling ball. It's a heavy ball with heavy sink. If you make contact, it feels like you're hitting a bowling ball. This guy has one of the best sinkers in the game.
First and second here with nobody out. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it to second for one. Back to first, but it's right over his head. So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base.
Number 54.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Blake Hamby. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And they start him out with a slider. Good spot, but he doesn't get the call. 1-0. Runner at second here with one man out. And he falls behind now. 2-0. From the stretch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Sinker misses. Ball 4.
The center fielder, number 13.
At the plate, Saul Worthing. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Hey, this is a left-handed hitter that can fly down the line. If they want to turn 2, they're going to have to be almost perfect.
Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
1-1. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. One there. Relay throw, but it'll be too late as he's well safe at first.
Great job of hustle there by the base runner. That looked like an easy inning-ending double play. Now runners at first and third with 2 outs.
Into the box now, Scott Franchise, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to take right there. I'm not sure if you're guessing or you're sitting on a pitch, but boy, that was awfully close to being called a strike.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
And that misses. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 2 hits, 1 error, and a couple of men left. 7th inning coming up. Tennessee is on top 6-5. Corey Esparza stays in the ballgame after pinch hitting as he'll take over at first base.
Number 7, Corey.
Ryan Greenberg is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Greenberg.
Leading off the inning, Frankie Shortsleeve, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Can't quite get the low outside corner there. It's 1-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The right fielder, Junior Richard.
Ready once again, Junior Richard. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And there's ball 1. Fouled away. Ball 2 as the breaking ball misses inside.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
So a full count now.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Hamby is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Now batting, the pitcher, Garrett Conway.
Trevor Lyon will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Ryan.
A ball and no strikes. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And he misses again, 2-0. Lyon playing here in his age 29 season. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point. 3-0 now.
Well, he knows it, but this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
The 3-0 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Worthing will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
For the traditional 7th inning stretch.
Calvin Sedenquist gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Adrian Esparza will swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
First delivery to him on the way. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. Now a curveball misses inside.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
2-0 count. The pitch rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Lifted in the air out to center field. Carroll has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Catcher number 2, Mike Hayes.
Standing in, Mike Hayes. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Oh, that's low.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. A solo shot down the line in right, and that is 27 for him on the year, and they take a 7-5 lead. To the plate now, Tiny Ryan, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Sedenquist has compiled over 65 innings of work and has a rather inflated ERA, one that won't come down easily. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. Is put in play to the right side of the infield. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now back, first baseman, Corey Esparza.
Now at the plate, Corey Esparza. set and the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
Nope. 3-0.
Well, I'll tell you, from where I'm sitting, it looks like he's starting to rush his delivery out there. Someone needs to remind him to stay back and let his arm get out front.
The 3-0 pitch.
Yeah.
Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the Gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. A solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign as they open up an 8-5 lead. Takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Hal Hale will stride in again as first we flash you back to his at-bat in the 4th inning, and what a big one it was. A 3-run home run that was certainly one of the big blows in the ballgame to this point. And now pitch on the way.
Inside, ball 1.
The 1-0.
Hey.
And it's fouled away. The 1-2. A swing and a high drive to right center field. A ball that's carrying, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Brian Cannon will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Cannon.
And a ball 1-0. The average coming in at 266. 18 homers and 48 driven in. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. Softly hit to short. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Tennessee leads this one 8-5. Quentin Walls has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Miller will be the first one to greet him here as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now.
Miller.
Now the pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls in the strike. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the 1-1 delivery.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
If you're at the plate in this situation, you're only thinking one thing, and that is get on base. You got 3 balls. It has to be perfect over those 17 inches for you to pull a trigger. A walk is as good as a knock right here.
No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And, strike 3 called as he gets a little help there. 1 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
First pitch on its way. Josh Carroll comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Got to find a way to scratch at least 1 across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's pitch out.
Bases are empty. 1 man out. Not holding back on the 2-0 cutter, but it's 2-1 now. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. The 2-2. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. On the ground to third. Fielded cleanly. And there are 2 away now.
The third baseman, number 13, Chase Mitchell.
Standing in, Chase Mitchell. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it 1 bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Here's a 1-0 cutter that's low, 2-0. Here it comes.
Ball, that's in.
Alexander Goodwin would be next. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
The batter, number 43.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
Into the box, Alexander Goodwin. From the stretch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
The count is 1-2.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
A runner on first with 2 away. Still 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he won't go after the cut fastball. 2-2.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
And a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. Coming to the plate now, Blake Hamby.
For the Thunder, no left fielder, number 54.
Now here's the pitch. Tries to bunt his way on here, but this is a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. And another foul ball. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
So now to the plate, Saul Worthing, as he'll take a look at ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is laid off, but in there for strike 1. This is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 16. Scott Franchise.
Now in the box, Scott Franchise. Here comes the first pitch. Hit to short. He's right there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Guy Eaton takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Guy Eaton.
Troy Brennan will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series, and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Lifted the other way to left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. In now, Dexter McCain, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Eaton is originally from the United Kingdom, actually. He's a 15-year Major League vet, so it's been quite the career for him.
Yeah, Matty, no kidding right there. I'll tell you what, the grind to get to the big leagues is so hard. Guys just want to spend a month, a day in the big leagues. So to put yourself here for 12 years screams to your ability to adjust and be a great teammate.
No one out with a runner at second. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3-1 now.
Well, tying run on deck. He should get something really good to hit right here in a 3-1 count. I'd be sitting on a fastball middle in.
And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The closer is supposed to slam the door on his opponent, but he left the door wide open with a walk there. We'll see if they can capitalize on it.
Settling in now, Frankie Shortsleeve. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him. 0-2. None out, runners at first and second. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone to protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Junior Richard, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
That's the ball.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making it work for this one.
First and second now, one man out. And the splitter's in there as he gets ahead here, 1-2.
2 straight.
Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The second for one. On to first, and he rolls the double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
8-5 tonight. The Thunder rode an important sixth inning to victory in this one. Seth McMillan earns his third win of the year in relief. Guy Eaton records the save, his 35th of the campaign. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.
Here now is our final line score. First, for your victorious home team, 8 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the visitors, 5 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 4 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.